Hello everyone, this is Jake DS here. I'm casting a game from the IPL first season between FXO Sheth, who is now Liquid Sheth, and col.stalife, who is now col.steak. As far as I'm aware, he changed his name to Steak, but I'm going to refer to him as Starlife because it's written down as Starlife, and every time I hover over it, I'll be like, Starlife Steak, and it'll get me worried. Well, not worried, but you know what I mean. So, Starlife it is, although now he does go by Steak. So, Sheth, on the other hand, he's come back from Korea, had a difference of opinion of directions for his personal career between him and FXO's boss, and decided thereafter to leave FXO and got whipped up by Liquid. So promising stuff from Sheth, and we should see a very good game between these two players. Starlife, on the other hand, he's a semi-pro Brood War player. He played Toss back in Brood War and has transferred to Terran now. I'll be honest, I did not follow Brood War, so I've no idea about his ability just off the bat. I mean, he's obviously a good player. He was in Nova and is now in Complexity, and well, I've heard of him before, and I'm sure most people have. But just as far as I'm aware, he was semi-pro, not pro in Brood War. And Sheth, I think, was in a similar situation. He I can't remember the alias he went over, but it was not Sheth. He transferred his alias to Sheth at the start of StarCraft 2, and just opening wise, it looks like the standard Terran wall in is we're seeing from Starlife, and it looks like a hatch first. Nearly said pull first. Looking at the hatch, whoops, and hatch first from Sheth, which is it's more his style. I've had a replay pack and had a little look through his style. He usually goes for hatch first, then pull and gas at the same time, which he's not. But that tends to be the play he goes for. He's more macro-orientated player. And Starlife, as I said, I'm not as familiar with his game style or... well, yeah, game style. That's a word used straight off the bat. My mistake. Anyway. So, we should... hopefully we'll see some... sort of early aggression from the Terran, although by the looks of it this could well transition to Hellion play, although I'm not sure if I'm just saying that because I've just caught up on MLG Anaheim. So this is so far looking like the standard opener for Hellions, but yeah, do have Hellions on the brain, what with what with TLO and Boxer, so yeah. And here comes the bunker aggression coming up, which is, as I say, I'm hoping to see a bit of early aggression. It's good to keep players on their toes, and really, Zerg gets such a macro advantage if they particularly go and hatch first, if Terran doesn't put a bit of pressure on. That's a pretty nice little step micro there, and split from the Marines of Starlife, and took down, I think, just 2 drones. I mean, that's not a huge deal, but little things like this add up, particularly at high level play. So this aggression so far is being pretty useful, and using the bunker placement very, very nicely here. It's given bunkers do give Marines a bit of a plus range, and has put it just in position to attack the hatchery, which makes it a lot more threatening to the Zerg. And the Zerg has oh no, that's an Overlord. I thought it was sneaking Lings round, but it looks like he's going to go in and try and attack from the back. But the bunker has been salvaged. The Marines were taken down by that Queen. The Queen, being a brilliant Zerg unit, and not only given the macro advantage, but well, not advantage, but the advantage to the player, not over the Terran, but you know what I mean. But also, it's a great starter unit that will shut down very early aggression. The Roach one is also down, and Roach is playing a similar role in this scenario. They'll help out, and the Hellion was on the way, by the way. The reactor's just about finishing, so we are seeing the Hellion and 3 racks play. This is very similar to the box build from MLG, actually. I know I just saw that, and that might be why I'm referencing it. But this is it's a known build, and it's been very, very powerful recently. So it'll be interesting to see whether he transitions into Blue Flame by building the tech lab on the it's barracks, and then switching over after pumping out a couple Hellions and getting the Blue Flame up, and then being particularly aggressive with that and dropping down the starport. Whether instead he just builds a couple more Hellions, is a bit aggressive with it, and then transition to mass marine and maybe tank play. Either are good choices, it just depends on the player style. These roaches here, however, will be easily able to take down these Hellions. However, I think Sheth did not quite see him, so and it's definitely going to deny this expansion, at least for the moment. Obviously not going to take him out because roaches can't shoot up, which is a terrible shame, and Hellions not down here just yet. They're pumping about, and see suicide in these SCVs here, really. The roaches are in too big a number to keep repairing that supply depot without taking significant losses, and the Hellion is just doing nothing. It does like a stupidly low DPS versus these roaches, and there's quite a lot here. The SCVs still kind of being suicided in, but it's a necessity and needs to repair this other supply depot. Is on fire and that slowly will burn to the ground, which I absolutely love that little extra thing that they've added in for Terran buildings, how they catch fire. I think it's really nice. It's damn annoying as Terran, but it's a nice extra touch. So those roaches reasonably effective and killed a fair few SCVs, and by the looks of it I have just missed a massive attack and worker kill by the Terran player, by Starlife. He must have snuck in his Hellions here and taken them down. So I'm sorry I missed that, guys. I was focusing on those roach aggression here, and clearly I don't have the multitasking skills of a pro level gamer. However, I did pick it up, and now Sheth is not droning heavily. He's getting his gas, and looks like he'll be teching up for a bit. Lair will be has finished, and infestation pit is going down along with an evo chamber. So whether this is just, I very much doubt this is just to get the hive. He'll be bringing out some infest to play, and right, hopefully you won't have noticed that. That was just my laptop deciding to bail on me, and power cable fell out whilst the battery wasn't charging, and it just died. So, as I was saying, the Hellions looks like they've come in and killed a lot of drones. However, Sheth is carrying on unimpeded, and here comes a massive push. I don't think Blue Flame is done, so we'll be no, Blue Flame definitely isn't. So it's Red Flame, Orange Flame Hellions versus, by the looks of it, mainly Roach. However, this is not a big enough Roach force to counter all these Marines with the Marauders there. Marauders will definitely clean up the Roaches. They're just a brilliant unit. However, I know there was a lot of hate early on for Marauders. I personally like him, and here comes a big push. This might well be GG for Sheth. He doesn't have the units to hold it back, and shutting down the mining of this base, particularly with the lair being built there, is bad, very bad for him. There's a GG with a little exclamation mark. I don't know why he chose to build the lair down there. Personally, why build it there when you can easily defend there? That is my personal opinion. Obviously, I'm not trying to second guess Sheth at all. But to be honest, I feel like that's what cost him the game. However, good game. I will catch you guys later.